Good morning, all of you. Today I will discuss a basic concept of vacuum arc melting and also discuss hand of experiments of vacuum arc melting, in which how to manufacturing the high entropy alloy through vacuum arc melting route. So first, what is arc melting? Arc melting is used for melting metals, typically to form alloys. Heating is by an electric arc struck between a tungsten electrode and metal placed in a crucible in the copper. In vacuum melting, the chamber is evacuated and then backfilled with argon gas. Hence, melting is performed in argon atmosphere. So, what is the basic principle of arc melting? A standard tungsten inert gas welding unit is used as a power source. Heat is generated by the electric arc struck between the electrode and the metals serves to melt the metals placed in the crucible to form an alloy. Repeated melting is performed to improve the homogeneity of the alloy, and evacuation of the chamber avoids oxidation of the melts. Argon being an inert gas because it does not react with the molten metals. So what is the features of arc melting? The metal can be heated to a temperature of 2000 degrees centigrade. A batch of 5 alloys can be made in single evacuation, as there are 5 crucibles. 4 is small and 1 is large. About 50 grams of metal can be melted in a small crucible and about 80 grams in the large crucible. There are three main parts of the system. First one is the power source, where we can use the TIG welding source. Second one, the chiller units, and third one is the vacuum unit. The vacuum unit with rotary and diffusion pump can attain a vacuum of 10 to the power minus 6 millibar. The cold circulation water from the chiller cool both the copper and the electrodes. After elemental metals are melted and solidified, it can be turned over by a tweezer mechanism without breaking the vacuum and then remelted. Then what is the process? Melting, solidification, turn over the sample. Remelting process is typically repeated 3 times to attain a better compositional homogeneity. Apart from the above mentioned, with 5 crucible, an additional earth has been provided with 1 crucible, which can suction cast the molten alloy in the form of thin cylinder, typical 3 mm diameter. So what is the application of vacuum arc melting? Melt element to form an alloy using high temperature arc. Remelts alloy to improve homogeneity, and suction cast the melt in a copper mold. So now we have see a experiment how vacuum arc melting is working. In which alloy, in this video we have manufacturing the high entropy alloy through vacuum arc melting. You can see the video, we have melt one by one crucible. We melt this high entropy alloy. This high entropy alloy we have
कम करना
used the
थोड़ा कम कर
titanium, aluminium, vanadium, chromium, and nickel. You can see that how vacuum arc melt high entropy alloy, and there is see that easily we have manufactured this high entropy alloy. Thank you all of you.